Christian Novels Audiobooks, The Story of Wayne and Jean Vozzolo, One Vozzolo Christmas, episode number 18. "Hello," Wayne said when the phone was answered. "This is Wayne Vozzolo. I am sitting in Pat Wagner's office. She wants to check out the empty grocery store in Sunny Hills tomorrow. Can you show it to her? She's here in the city, so what about 11 or 11ish? Wayne looked at Pat, who nodded her head yes. "Thank you. Goodbye." "Look, Pat, there's not any place to grab lunch down there. We feed our workers lunch, and we will have plenty. You and your husband are welcome to eat with us in our mess hall when you finish touring the store. My wife, Jean, is shopping in your flagship store, and I need to retrieve her and our little boy while we still have some money left. Oh, one thing. When you come tomorrow, please do not tell our little boy, Tony, what sound a donkey makes. He's driving us crazy with the bass. Hee-haws would just flat be too much between now and the Christmas program." "So noted, Wayne," Pat laughed. "I believe you are the first person who has ever come in that door shopping for a grocery store. We'll see you tomorrow for lunch." "Wayne, how did it go?" Jean asked as Wayne loaded the groceries into the back seat of the truck. "Pat Wagner and her husband are going to come down tomorrow and take a look at the vacant store," he replied. "Here, Daddy, I got some eggs," Tony said, barely holding on to the sack with one hand. "Here, Tony, let Daddy help you," Wayne said as he quickly took the brown paper sack with a carton of a dozen eggs and placed them in the truck. "Thank you, Tony." "I'm not Tony. I'm a donkey that sounds like a little lamb. Bah!" "Yes, you are." "Eggs? I'm surprised you got eggs, Jean." "We were out, and the Tony delivery truck doesn't come into the mess hall until tomorrow, and the eggs soft cooked and butter and a piece of bread with the center cut out for eggs in a basket sound so delicious to me," Jean replied. "Just like with Tony," Wayne said and laughed. "Sweetheart, we are so fortunate to have that delivery truck come a couple of times a week. We certainly couldn't offer our workers lunch without it. But others in the areas don't have that option." "No, Wayne, they don't. Sunny Hill needs this store. We need to pray that they decide to take it. I don't know much about MFP Holding, but they've certainly been busy buying property at Sunny Hills," Jean commented. "Hopefully they would be willing to lease the store. Wayne, if MFP Holding lets them come in, Sunny Hills could actually have a grocery store in January. It's my understanding the building and all the equipment are in pristine working order. Imagine store-bought chocolate ice cream." "Daddy, I want some ice cream. Mama bought these little cups with little wooden spoons. I ate all my sandwich and chips, and Mama already gave me a banana, and I ate it waiting for you." Tony tugged at his dad's arm. "Is that so? We'll do that just before we get in the truck, okay?" Wayne looked at Jean. "I suppose that's what's in the little bag you were holding?" "Maybe," Jean said as she smiled. "Well, I'm glad to see that you're feeling better than this morning." Wayne nodded his head. "Oh, I am, and I'm ready for my ice cream." Jean held up the smaller sack as Wayne put the last grocery sack in the truck. As they ate the ice cream cups, Jean asked Wayne, "Are you ready to stop today at the bus station and talk to the ticket agent?" "I am, but the question is, are you still wanting to make this commitment?" Wayne cleaned Tony up with a paper towel he wet from the ice water jug. "Ooh, Daddy, that's cold!" Tony exclaimed. "But now you can get in our new truck without getting chocolate everywhere," Wayne said as he picked Tony up and put him in the front seat. "Here, darling, let me get that chocolate on your cheek," he said as he wiped Jean's cheek with a clean, wet corner of the paper towel. "Ooh, that is cold. Wayne, we have prayed about it and we have peace about it." "Then we will do it on the way home," Wayne said as he helped Jean get into the truck.